you're listening to me, and you're obviously hearing only a voice. That's all you're hearing. In the midst of all the clutter, you hear my voice. And for some reason, you keep listening. After all these years, after 15 years on the radio, my audience has not gotten smaller but bigger. I was told the other day, for example, that in one market in San Francisco only, 1 million people a month listen to me on the web. In one market, people listen to me on the internet in one market. Why? Because they hear something that they don't hear anywhere else. Why? Because I'm not BSing you. You hear something that sounds authentic, and so you listen for more of it. You thirst for it, don't you? What I say to you about these things that you never hear on the news, well, it almost sounds pornographic. I know it sounds odd, but in an age where everything is controlled and contrived, and everything is sanitized and pasteurized and spray painted over and stuccoed over, somehow the real McCoy comes through, and it almost sounds like you're listening to something that's almost illegal to listen to. Now, why is it that Durbin from Illinois wants to close down my show? Why does Dianne Feinstein, as rich as she is, want to control me and get me off the radio? What do they have to hide? What is it, the truth itself that they want to hide? Or the fact that they don't control what I have to say that bothers them? Because, as Lord Acton taught us all, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. These kings and queens think that they shall control what we shall hear. I have another guest coming for them. And the reason I say that is it has some dimension to it. Debbie Stabenow came out a few weeks ago wanting the fairness doctrine. Well, talk radio found out that her husband programmed Air America, that her husband is actually involved in liberal programming in radio, and she shut her mouth pretty quick and went to the other side. She realized it would look pretty bad during a congressional hearing if it came out that her husband was actually interested in killing the competition under the guise of so-called fairness. And I can assure you of one thing, ladies and gentlemen. I am being represented by the Thomas More Law Center, but I'm represented by something larger than that, and that's the truth itself. And the truth ultimately shall set us free. And I am giving Dianne Feinstein and Dick Durbin a very fair warning. Get off our backs. You're doing real well. You're doing better than you ever dreamed you would do. Get off our backs, because the millions of Americans who are listening have access to computers, and they're going to start digging in to your affairs, your wife's affairs, your husband's affairs, your children's affairs. Get off our backs. Leave well enough alone. That's my suggestion. I'll be right back.